Hi there, good evening, and a very warm welcome to another Street Smart live stream. Today, we'll talk about our educational toolkit, Fundamentals of Financial Literacy, a brand new toolkit on financial literacy we developed in collaboration with our friends from the Khazana Foundation. Now, for this session, I'm super excited to be joined by Tim Nanninga from the Khazana Foundation, to talk with me more in detail about this new toolkit. So, welcome, Tim.
Thank you very much for having me, Sander.
You're welcome. Thank you for joining us tonight. Maybe, Tim, to start off this conversation, can you maybe give a short personal introduction about who you are?
Of course. So my name is Tim Nanninga. I'm from the Netherlands, 22, and currently doing a master's degree. And a little over a year ago, I started volunteering for the Khazana Foundation besides my studies, because I was very interested in working for an NGO and specifically working on improving financial literacy.
Super, cool, really nice. Maybe, and then the question a lot of our viewers might have is, can you share with us a little bit more about the work of the Khazana Foundation and what you guys do?
Yeah, of course. So the Khazana Foundation started several years ago, and it was founded by 3 women in the banking sector. And what they found was that in slums, besides normal education, a lot of financial literacy education was also missing. And they found that this was a crucial element to any good education. Because without a basic understanding of these financial concepts, say earning money, spending money, saving money, it's very important for people to make the right decisions so they don't set themselves up for failure. And we believe it's especially important to target children because they make their first habits when they're very young, and they can get taught, of course, by family or by their parents. But if they don't set the right example, they might fall into the trap of gaining the wrong habits. And we found that social workers or teachers are an essential tutor in this case to give them the right habits, set them up for a good financial life.
Super, yeah. It sounds like amazing work that you guys do. But the next question: how did you guys partnered up with Streetwise? How did this collaboration then between Street Smart and the Khazana Foundation kicked off?
Yeah, so it was a very natural start to the collaboration, I would say. One of our board members, Solange, was at a conference, and the founder of Street Smart, Arnoux, was also at the same conference. And there they talked about their separate NGOs, and they found that, hey, Street Smart is a really interesting concept, but we're missing a financial literacy board. And Khazana then on their turn said, well, we actually also want to find a project to really make an impact. And this seemed like a match made in heaven, so to say.
I can only agree with this because yeah, when we learned about the work of the Khazana Foundation and about that specific focus on financial literacy, immediately it triggered our interest because with Street Smart we work in 67 local partner organizations who work with vulnerable children or street connected children on 4 different continents, and we see across all these continents that financial literacy is always like, let's say, a hot topic, something that even if you live on the streets, if you work on the streets, it's for everybody, it's super relevant. And like you already mentioned previously, Tim, also for very young children and young people who are maybe starting their first business, it's crucial to have some fundamental concepts. In the past, we've been working on a street business toolkit, but these materials are already a bit outdated at the moment. So when we heard about the focus of the Khazana Foundation and the work that you are doing, we were immediately interested in collaborating and getting that financial expertise in, then combine it with our expertise in non-formal education. And like you mentioned, this match was made, and it resulted in a really interesting collaboration as well. Now, what did we do for our viewers? Maybe to clarify this a little. Together, Street Smart and Khazana developed a new educational toolkit on financial literacy with the title The Fundamentals of Financial Literacy. Now, this toolkit, Tim, it consists of 2 different parts, educational posters and an online learning program. Can you explain to our viewers a bit more in detail what these 2 parts consist of?
Yeah, of course. So, like you mentioned, 2 separate parts, right? So really have educational material, and then of course we need to teach people how to use this. So this is how it's separated. When we look at the educational tools, we've made 2 different posters. A discussion poster that allows social workers or anyone who wants to use this to interact with children or youth and teach them about financial literacy through form of discussion. And then we have all these little events happening on the poster. So for example, you can see someone selling their piggy banks, and that's a form of trying to earn money. And we also have things like people getting pickpocketed, which is a form of stealing money, and something we try to teach the children as well to protect their money. Those 2 things I just mentioned, earning and protecting, are 2 of the 5 pillars that we, together with Mobile School, came up with for financial literacy. So we've established 5 pillars: earning, spending, saving, investing, and protecting. And we believe that these are the essential pillars needed for a financial basis. And this comes also back in the game board, which is the second part of the teaching material, where we have children play a little game where they go around the month. They have to go through all various situations with their money where they can earn, spend, invest, etc. And by working with these 5 pillars, we have also set up a great online course for social workers or anyone to learn to use these tools and to also gain a basic financial knowledge. And for the social worker, this is then visible in an online package consisting of different courses for a basic but broad financial knowledge package.
Mm-hmm. So even youth workers without a lot of financial knowledge, they can still use these tools, I can imagine, to start up a conversation with their target group on this essential topic, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, super. And maybe another question for you, Tim. Of course, the materials, the educational posters were designed now; they're finished. The online learning course is online. Did you already get like a bit of feedback? Of course, we're spreading it, we're disseminating it now to the network. But did you already get some first feedback of some people who tested already some of the materials?
Yeah, for sure. And we're very excited about it. Of course, the first materials will go on Mobile School soon. So very excited to hear about that. But some of our volunteers and board members went to India with the boards. As you can see on screen right now, the kids were playing the games. They loved it. We got some really positive feedback. They enjoyed the collaborative part, and they really felt like they were learning something out of the box, something they hadn't really gotten before. And I think this is really where you can see that the experience that Mobile School has with making teaching tools and our financial knowledge got combined in a great way to make a great product, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, super. No, that's really nice. Yeah, of course, from our side as well, we've been giving some sneak previews already to some of our partners, and they too are really excited to have a look at the materials, to start playing games, and to covering this essential topic with their target group. Now, what's next for the toolkit as well? Of course, we will spread it in our Street Smart Wheels network, our network that works with street connected children with the mobile school methodology. But I think for our viewers, it's important to know as well that it's not only designed for that network. It's open to use for everyone. So everybody interested in initiating a discussion on financial literacy can use these tools. Now, how can you access them? It's very easy. You can just go to the Street Smart web page. You will see the link here in the screen below. And then go to the toolkit page where you will find the fundamentals of financial literacy toolkit. There it's very easy to click through to the educational posters. They're downloadable for free on our game platform Street Smart Play. And then there the online learning courses can be accessed as well very easily on Street Smart Learn, which is our online learning platform. So all of this is for free, available for everybody interested in financial literacy. What else? Yeah, we're also spreading this out to the network, let's say. So that's why we will also organize a webinar together with you, Tim, and with the colleagues from the Khazana Foundation. There will be a webinar in English, which will take on 7th of February at 10 a.m. Registrations will start very soon, so everybody who wants to know more in depth about how to use these materials, more than welcome to join. We'll dive more into the posters and have a look at how to use them very concretely with the kids. And there will also be a Spanish webinar, which will be held on Friday, the 9th of February as well. So if you're joining from Latin America, for example, feel free to join this webinar, and registrations will open soon via our social media channels. So Tim, thank you so much for joining us tonight and for the pleasant collaboration in developing these tools together.
Yeah, thank you too.
And yeah, we hope to see you all again very soon. If you have questions on this toolkit or on the collaboration, on the work with of the Khazana Foundation, for example, feel free to react in the comments or to contact Street Smart or the Khazana Foundation directly. Thank you so much for watching this live. Thanks again, Tim, and hope you all have a wonderful night. See you all very soon. Bye-bye.